now, the moon is at 93.5% illumination in the sign of Taurus, headed towards that full moon in Gemini in 2 days. So let's see kind of the energies that will be closing out and, you know, things that we've learned during this cycle, right? I feel like there's a lot to be learned in each lunar cycle. So let's see who you are, what you can expect based on the trajectory of where your life is headed right now. And then kind of see what messages the divine has for you, some advice, guidance. So let's see. We have Sirian's B, responsibilities, lessons, and growing up. So this is, yeah, reaching like a point of maturity in your journey. Pretty good energy so far. I'm gonna use my Hermetic Tarot deck, but the box is all torn to shit because I love this deck. So, you know, that's how you know I love my decks. The ones that are the most worn out looking. So yeah, we're gonna use the Hermetic Tarot because I feel like you're going through a transmutation kind of period. I feel like you're turning your pathway from like iron to gold, you know? So let's see. Doop, 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 doop. Oh shit, okay. Oakley dokley. So we have, yes. Okay, this is pretty dope energy. Okay, let's adjust. So we've got 7 of Wands in reverse with 3 of Pentacles in reverse. This is taking on a new direction, and this is in your recent past. This could be like taking on a new job or like moving into a new place, going traveling. There's some level of like making an independent decision here because 3 of Pentacles is all kind of like about like a, I don't want to say like codependent, but like, you know, it could be like coexisting, you know, or like cooperative energy. But with that in the reverse, I see a lot of independence. I see a lot of making a choice with that 7 of Wands in reverse, seeing that you had options open up and you're just like, you know what, I choose the path of independence. I'm choosing, you know, to get out of a certain cycle here. With the Emperor, Aries energy, this is really indicating to me that, you know, you've decided to take action and leadership here. In your life. With the 10 of Pentacles, I see that this is bringing you abundance. This is opening like the floodgates, if you will, for blessings to come in, because it's like if you were staying in a place or a situation with blessing blockers, then you're just gonna always kind of feel like on the shit end of life, right? Like, and blessing blockers are people who've accumulated a lot of bad karma for themselves. And so when your blessings go to them, then the universe stops your blessings because the universe is like, oh, wait a second, they did not earn that. You earned that. What are you doing? You know? And so, yeah, I feel like you're clearing the path for yourself, like removing obstacles. Like they could have been simply spiritual obstacles that you know, weren't really aware of how badly you were being held back in that previous situation. Or maybe you were aware, you know, it's just, there's a level of, like, you had enough. You were ready for the next chapter, for whatever life has to bring next. So let's see what this brings about for you. Taking this action, making this big decision. Okay, so I'm gonna have to clarify these because this is so with the High Priestess in reverse. This is the energy of like doubt or like deliberately missing signs from the universe or like deliberately kind of shutting something out. And then it's followed up by the Lovers, right? Gemini energy. And that could be like a soul connection, right? So I'm going to get some clarification on this and see exactly what it means. The High Priestess in reverse is like fear, doubt, insecurity, you know, like those kinds of things kind of coming up. With the Moon in reverse, perhaps it's in regards to like having a discussion or bringing something to light. Because the Moon in the upright is about bringing something to light and like, you know, like revealing something, right? And with it in reverse, it's like keeping somebody in the dark or like, you know, with the High Priestess in reverse, it could be fear, doubt, insecurity that like gets in the way of you like bringing something up to somebody. Also heavy Pisces energy with the Moon and the High Priestess in reverse. If you're Pisces or have Pisces in your chart, this could also represent having like imbalance in yourself, and which oftentimes with moving and changing like, you know, your environment, it's going to come with a new set of like not knowing what to do or like, you know, like just adjustment. It's like an adjustment period, and I feel like that's really a lot of what you're going through at this time is like an adjustment to this change. Why is the Lovers coming up so quickly? Then we have Ace of Wands, right? Ace of Wands is a passionate new beginning, and it's like happening fast, right? This could also be like a creative endeavor that you're venturing into, like if you make music, if you write, something like that. It's like your creative juices are gonna start flowing pretty heavy. It's just an overall feeling of inspiration. So, because I'm nosy, I do want to know what this Moon in reverse is. So, we're going to talk about that. What is this Moon in reverse? So we have King of Wands in reverse with King of Cups in reverse. So it could be like telling somebody could have told a lie, right? It looks like a masculine energy told a lie here. Because Wands is all about honest communication and that openness, and with King of Wands in reverse and King of Fire in reverse, it's like somebody was not honest and open about something. So we've got that. And then, and with the Moon, you know, the Moon is about like a truth coming to light. So like this could be concealing a truth as well. Somebody could be concealing a truth. So with the King of Cups in reverse, and the Three of Cups in reverse, perhaps, you know, put the energy where it belongs. You know who you are in this story. Just gonna read it as I see it. If you dealt with somebody who was like dishonest with you, I feel like this could have affected the friendship a lot with the Three of Cups in reverse. With the King of Cups in reverse, this could have resulted in somebody like, you know, like pulling back their feelings about a situation, or, you know, like kind of shutting down on an emotional front. And seeing the Empress in reverse, the Empress is a very creative individual. She's like very, you know, inspired and creative, and, you know, she's very maternal. And with her being in reverse, it's like, I feel like there's like a creative block for the feminine in question here. There's like perhaps a level of like, you know, like kind of mirroring that King of Cups in reverse, like of not wanting to like trust or be vulnerable or open up in that way. So I'm confused. I'm getting mixed messages here. I'm seeing like a whole lot of reasons for people to not come together, and then I'm seeing like the Lovers with the Ace of Wands. So I'm gonna seek clarity on that. Like, what does that mean? King of Swords in reverse. Somebody chooses to let their guard down, or to be vulnerable in a situation. Somebody is like choosing to not be hardened by this, by what has occurred, like allowing like themselves to be softened, I guess, if that makes sense. Then we have the Magician showing up. Somebody's manifesting something here. With the Four of Pentacles in reverse, this could be financial freedom. With the Hermit in reverse, Virgo energy, there could be a need for like introspection at this time. It could also represent needing to leave your comfort zone and kind of think outside of the box a little bit. We have Nine of Wands. Somebody is like feeling wounded, right? Kind of like in a victim mentality about a situation. And with the Two of Swords in reverse, I feel that, yeah, that's similar to the King of Swords in reverse. Like somebody is willing to let their guard down and hear a situation out, perhaps. Alright. So what is your advice? The Fool in reverse, do not be foolish, right? Four of Wands, this is think of the bigger picture, think about the outcomes you truly do desire, right? Two of Pentacles, this is like, I see you kind of juggling between options here, like, should I do this? Should I not? Should I do this? Should I not? And then we have the Star card, Aquarius energy. And I'm feeling that, like, whatever this is, there's a lot of hopefulness towards this. But it's telling you that you need to be more decisive. If you're going to be putting yourself in a role to, like, kind of be in the spotlight, for example, because a star typically is, like, a star, you know, in the spotlight. So, like, if you make a decision that really And you know that could be the decision too, right? The Four of Wands could be a comfortable home life, like having all the things. And then with the Star card, this could be like being in the spotlight, being a public figure type of thing. And with the Two of Pentacles, I'm seeing like having to make a decision or finding a way to balance them both out, you know? Finding a way to like have your cake and eat it too. Because with the Two of Pentacles, I'm seeing you have two pentacles. I'm not seeing like, you know, like a reason for you to let go of either pentacle. It's like learning how to have both. That's how I'm seeing it. Especially with the Star being such like hopeful and optimistic energy. It's like, why not both? Alright, let's pull some Kali cards. And with you recently leaving a situation, I feel like a lot of like this reading is really talking about that, like, because it's still heavy in your energy, feeling like deceived or manipulated in some way. Because that Nine of Wands is really sticking out to me, like you're bothered by something. Like something bothers you about the way something happened, or feeling like you were lied to in some way. Yuga Shakti. We may yearn for circumstances to unfold according to our personal preferences, yet to trust in divine timing alleviates stress and fosters a more peaceful relationship with the universe. Even the right thing cannot attain fruition at the wrong time. A negative cycle is due to end, and a new dawn shall arise. Matangi. She is a tantric queen of outcasts, unveiling the hidden inner power to thrive outside conventional society. If you have been denied love and respect, she brings healing and empowerment. If you have suffered rejection, abandonment, or been labeled as unworthy in any way, she brings dignity and repair. She clears the way for a creative path and a joyful, vibrant life path. Guna Tantrika. It takes strength of spirit not to override inner knowing with social pressures or an inhuman expectation for constant performance. Trust in the shifting cycles to give yourself what you need for well-being. No being benefits when you are at odds with yourself. You have the inner power and capacity to be at peace within your being now. I rarely pull that card. Smashana Kali. Life as you've known it will change radically, and this can be a welcome release. Kali is not quiet and subdued in the cremation ground. She is wild and vital. Kali brings energy and aliveness to situations where there would otherwise be none. She brings an end to stagnation that has been depleting your life force. Kamala Devi. Held within Kali's protection, your heart radiates peace, certainty, and beauty. Her grace melts frustration into inspiration, fatigue into replenishment, and overactivity into effortless attraction. Kamala is a golden pathway of divine protection and peaceful contentment. She empowers your heart to receive with the same generosity, openness, and grace that you express when you give. You are swiftly approaching sacred fruition. Anyway, that's what I have for you. Namaste. I love you guys, and I will see you next time.